Florida set a record with 19 executions. I'm Gordon Bird.
A British company is coming to Florida. The Escambia.
Yeah, for real. And we're back. I don't know what happens to the internet. Sorry, guys, but we're back live again. Hopefully, this time it'll survive.
We need all of you to check in.
Yep. Recheck in, re-comment.
Visit St. Pete Clearwater. Safe boating tip of the week. Dude. What?
Hubbard's Marina is almost 182,000 followers now.
On the YouTube channel?
On Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook, wow.
Yeah, YouTube we're only at like 20,000.
This includes I-75, I-4, and I-275, meaning the Howard Franklin and Skyway as well. No issues on the Courtney Campbell either.
It helps to run all that business through there.
Sponsored by WellPoint. Imagine a world where health means more than going to the doctor's office. It's why WellPoint created a health insurance company that considers so much more.
Got legs and cardio this morning.
It's their whole point. I'm Brian Black, News Radio WFLA.
Did 315 for 6, 5, and 5 last time I was doing legs. Getting back to where I was before I hurt myself.
Squat stuff.
Mm-hmm. Good. I was talking to this guy and it helped me a lot. I was keeping the bar a little too high on my back. I lowered the bar like 2 or 3 inches. Man, it helps a lot. Get a lot better connection.
Florida mandatory recess bill.
Following a shooting in West Point, Mississippi, a suspect is said to be in custody. No word on the victims or charges. New video appears to show the moments before Renee Good was shot and killed by an ICE agent in Minnesota.
Fox News obtained a video showing the moments leading up to an ICE officer fatally shooting 37-year-old Renee Good.
Yeah, Paul, Donald, thanks for coming back. Unfortunately, the live stream failed. Had to restart it, so we're back. Hopefully the internet will keep up with us for the second half.
Who then appears to tell the 37-year-old to drive before she appears to strike the officer. Despite that new video, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry is doubling down on his belief that the shooting was a reckless abuse of power.
Yes, back up on Facebook and YouTube.
That's Fox's Garrett Tenney. New details in the shooting of 2 people by Border Patrol in Portland, Oregon. Police Chief Bob Day confirming the 2 are hospitalized in stable condition in federal custody.
Grady Judd commenting on the shooting in Minneapolis. That ought to be interesting.
That should be gold.
Yeah.
That should be a soundbite and a half.
I'm sure it is.
The passenger is allegedly affiliated with a Trinidad prostitution ring and has been linked to a July shooting investigation. Both are said to be in stable condition. And meanwhile, protesters have been gathering outside the Portland ICE facility. Portland's Democratic mayor is calling on ICE to stop all operations in the city while that investigation is underway. Fox's Chanley Painter. Portland police say they arrested 6 people protesting outside the ICE facility. They've been charged with disorderly conduct. America's listening to Fox News.
Hi, I'm Benny Jr. with Bartow Ford. Everyone has heard me speak about going the wrong way. But let me be clear. The wrong way means the wrong way of doing business. This includes gimmicks, games, and unfulfilled promises. Tactics you will never ever find at Bartow Ford. For over 73 years, we've been doing business the right way. So don't go the wrong way. Come to Bartow Ford and see why.
So interesting.
And we prove it.
At the Tampa YMCA, there's truly no place like this place for your fitness goals.
What?
Angel said, don't get too quiet. Mike will fall asleep.
No doubt.
What's the best fish to put on the pellet smoker? Mullet. I love smoked mullet.
I don't smoke a lot of fish on my smoker, so I don't really know.
When you want to smoke something, it's got to be oily. Kingfish, mackerel, mullet, or you got to take a fish and marinate it. Like people smoke a lot of salmon, but you gotta marinate it first to give it that oil. have some fat in there to smoke it.
Smoke it off.
James said he's sitting in his hunting blind watching real animals.
Oh, man. Good for him. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It'll be a while before I get to do it again.
Ooh, a whole lane snapper. That sounds great. That's what Stacy said. Big shout out to Stacy. She got you your
you know
Pop-Tarts.
what? Yeah, I was going to bring it, too, to show everybody. What a cool gift, man. And I used it. Yeah. I used it. I got a picture to show Dylan. Took a picture of my Pop-Tart saver.
Pop-Tart saver.
Dude, it works. It's amazing. What a great idea.
Mike Anderson and Captain Dylan Hubbard.
Welcome back. Hour number 2 of the Bartow Ford Real Animals Radio Show, 7:07 here at the iHeartMedia Empire. Phone lines are open, 1-800-969-9352. Let's jump into a call with our good friend, Captain Jim Fogel, our Visit St. Pete Clearwater Safe Boating Tip of the Week. Jimmy, how are you this morning? Happy New Year, my brother.
I'm great. Happy New Year to you guys.
Yeah, buddy.
So you had a good, enjoyable time, a little bit of time off, and the family around. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think everybody's noticed that thick stuff we've had most days. I don't see any this morning, but remind everybody that not only is it dangerous, but it's hard or difficult to get rescue units to an accident like that. If you have an accident, and especially if someone's thrown out of the boat, remember, it takes the rescue helicopters, planes, and boats a lot longer to get to you, and more difficult to find you if you're in the water. So please, please, please slow down or don't go in the water at all. You guys with paddle craft should not be on the water when it's as foggy as it's been. I mean, there were times this past week where I couldn't see my dock.
Right.
Now, okay, that ain't that far. So, having your one white light on the back of a kayak is great as long as the weather's good. But if in the fog like that, you can get run over before anybody has a clue that you were even there. So please stay off the water if you're in a paddle craft. And everybody needs to slow way, way down or stay off the water and out of the major passageways. Don't be out in a channel if you can boat outside the channel in the fog. The big guys have got to stay in that channel, but you might not have to, and it'll be a lot safer for you.
No doubt. I've run several times in some really, really foggy conditions. It's easy to get turned around out there. If you don't have to do it, I highly recommend you just don't do it. Just avoid it.
Yeah, and if you've got radar, you absolutely need to be using it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I remember one time we pulled off.
Ahead.
It was really foggy. We pulled off the dock, and I walked into the wheelhouse because we pull off from the stern. And we walked into the wheelhouse. I'm like, oh. I was in John's Pass. I was like, oh, where's the bridge?
Yeah.
Not a good feeling.
No, it's easy to
Which
get
direction am I facing?
That's exactly right.
There's the compass.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very easy to get disoriented.
Yeah.
And even if you're in Tampa Bay and you got radar, don't have it set on 25 miles. It needs to be just set on a couple of miles. Because you don't care about boats. You don't care about boats that are running on the edge of Egmont if you're in, up near Gandy Bridge or something like that.
Right.
So, tune it in correctly so that it's really usable and will keep you out of trouble, hopefully. But remember, it doesn't see logs in the boat, in the water. It doesn't see floating objects unless it's a boat.
It doesn't see kayaks very often either.
Right.
No, shoots right through those boogers that are over their head. Yep.
No doubt.
All right, guys.
Great stuff,
good
Jimmy.
Work. Good start for the year for the Coast Guard Auxiliary in St. Pete, Jim Fogel. And don't forget about our first aid trauma workshop.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Coming up, brother. You the man.
Be fun.
Good stuff, Jimmy. Good stuff for sure. Good stuff for sure. Going to have an event today. If you are out and about, we're doing a fundraiser for a dear friend of ours, Miss Tanya Lewis. You might have heard us talk about her before. She is a lady here in the Tampa Bay area who is just, she's one of the most giving and caring people I know for sure. We met her through Tia Mahoney Company, and she does all kinds of great stuff for kids, backpack deals, all this stuff that she puts together to help those less fortunate in the Bay Area. Well, she is battling cancer for a second time, I think, and it's been really hard on her, lots of medical bills, so the community's getting together. They're doing a community charity fundraiser, fish fry and barbecue dinners. That's today from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 4015 East Hillsborough Avenue in Tampa. Beth and I are going to be there for sure just to hang out for a little bit and go and support Tanya. She's one of our very favorite people in the Bay Area, so if you're looking for lunch today in Tampa Bay, you can swing by there. All the proceeds are going to help with Tanya's medical bills, and she needs some help. She was at our OCC, our last OCC.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So yeah, she's a really, really neat lady, and we're trying to get together and raise some money to help her out. Again, 4015 East Hillsborough Avenue in Tampa, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Fish fry and barbecue dinner. It's like $15 a plate, and like I said, we're raising money for Tanya. So if you're out and about, you find it in your heart, come on by and hang out with us. We would appreciate it. Let's check in. We kind of go by time here. We got some callers lined up. Let's check in with Capt Mike Perry, Big Pine Key, our Florida Keys update. How are you, my brother? Happy New Year.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year.
How you guys doing today? You sound good. You sound good.
We're good.
All the way down south.
Trying to get through it, brother. It's all good.
I'm looking out over Spanish Harbor Cut, and it looks like you could walk across the water today.
Nice.
It is flat, calm. It is going to get a little windy this afternoon, just your typical sea breeze. I got a charter here. We're leaving around 9-ish, and we're going to fish all day. And the fishing has been fantastic. As Dylan made mention in your opening segment, the mutton snapper bite is good throughout Florida right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe the size of the muttons coming up, and we're getting them anywhere from 30 feet to 175 feet. And they're getting some big ones off the bridges. The bridge guys are getting some big mutton snapper. Once that water starts ripping through those passes, they're catching them. Was standing there on our little sunset walk every night and watched a guy reel in one. He didn't have a boga grip, but I guess it was 14 to 15 pounds right off the bridge.
Wow.
And he didn't have a guy with him. He had a drop net. So, of course, I jumped in and lowered the drop net and started lifting it up. And I said, by the weight that's in this net, that's about a 15-pounder. That is a monster mutton. It has been the year of the snapper, and it looks like it's going to continue into 2026.
Nice.
Mangoes, too. The mango bite has been fantastic. The hogfish bite has been spectacular. So if you don't want to burn a lot of gas and do the trolling thing for pelagics, you definitely can find your good spots and hit the bottom and come up with all kinds of good stuff. The cobia and permit bite still continues to be wonderful, either behind the shrimp boats for the cobia or on the high relief type stuff for the permit and cobia mixed in, avoiding our man in the gray suit to pay the taxes.
Right.
And as best as we can.
Yeah.
And just been a fantastic thing. And you guys gave me a great idea. I have decided next holiday, I don't care how many houses in the neighborhood I have to rent to bring the whole family down, but I learned real quick, cold weather extends into Pasco County, where my other home is, and I don't need that anymore for Christmas.
Yeah.
We're going to stay down here next. We're going to have a Keys Christmas next year. So
Love it.
my gift to everybody will be to bring them down and do some fishing and do whatever they want to do. And it kills two birds with one stone. I get to stay down here, and the Christmas gifts are already bought. It's getting on the boat and doing whatever you want to do on my account.
Love it. Love it. Good report, brother. We appreciate you. Catch them up down there, and we look forward to these reports through 2026.
No problem, guys. Hey, God bless. Tight lines. Take a vacation to the Keys, folks. Go somewhere in Florida. Keep your money local. Go out and visit Dylan. Spend some money over there on the boardwalk. Talk to y'all later.
See you, brother. Thank you.
See you, buddy.
Let's try to get one more in here before we go to break. Let's get Richard in the South Shore. Richard, how are you, brother?
Hang on, I got to get down from the plane. Hey, also, too, on that cookout that they're having for Tony's out here, that you can call and get a takeout.
Yeah.
I might look at doing that.
Yep. You can call and get a takeout, too.
You don't have time to go sit down. You can call in there, and because I saw on your Facebook site the number and the advertisement that you put up on it. Fishing wise, I've been catching a couple of 3 good sized redfish, top of slot, a little over.
Yep.
Scaring snook. I caught a little 4 or 5 pound tarpon the other day.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Back in the backwater. But I have a question. I was going to spool one of my reels up and put 20 pound braid on it. And I was thinking about the backing. I started looking around for backing, and I'm thinking, well, I wonder what I can get away with for backing. I found some 15 pound mono and this, that, and the other. And it raised a question in my mind. Have either one of y'all ever been spooled down past or to the backing? I myself haven't. I've had it broke before. I'm just curious if people have been spooled and then actually caught the fish.
I've been spooled and lost the fish in all my line.
I had a real quick. I'm up against the break, but years ago, I was on Piney Point with a great family, a regular group of mine, and catching the smaller snook, 20s to 24, 25 inches, one after another, and the line just starts to scream for this young kid. It is absolutely screaming, and I think right away, I'm like, he got a little shark up there, whatever, And finally, I'm like, he's so excited. His sister's filming it. And I'm like, all right, I'll raise the power poles and we'll go down there. And when we get down there, and he almost gets spooled. I decide to go after it. And we get down there, and it's a 42-inch snook.
Whoa.
That had just ate. And I was like, that's crazy, dude. Like, I almost didn't chase it. Like, there's not, we just don't normally catch monster snook here. It's a small snook spot. You come in, play around. There's some redfish get mixed in sometimes, but normally it's not a huge snook spot. So I did have it happen once. It's a cool feeling. The other thing too, when you're king fishing, a lot of times, you get a big run from a big king, and you're like, dude, you need to slow that spool down a little bit and turn him around, or we're going to be without one rod here. So
yeah.
No doubt.
On a big party boat, it's hard to chase the fish, so the braid helps a lot to give you that extra line capacity. And sometimes you hook fish that just won't stop.
Yeah, they run.
So what would be the minimum you would use for backing? Just
Me personally, on my offshore stuff and those conventional reels, I try not to use backing if it's a flatline rod. If it's something I'm intentionally putting out to potentially hook a big fish, like a big wahoo or something like that, I won't use backing because I want as much capacity as possible. Backing,
but that's a different deal from inshore.
Yeah.
Well, today's reels are set up so you don't need to put backing on them. The backing started years ago because of the slipping on the slick spools. Now the spools usually are a little rough, so you can just go straight braid if you choose, although that does get a little pricey. So, putting a little backing on there doesn't hurt anything, but I wouldn't go with any less than, 200 to 300 yards of braid if you can. You want to make sure you're pretty braided up there. Getting the mangroves and all that, you broke off a lot. You're going through braid pretty quick. So, I'd make sure you have plenty of braid on there too.
I got a 150-yard reel of braid. Now, if I get a 300-yard and the 150 don't fill it up,
you can switch to a 20-pound mono or something. So I got to go to break. Great call, Richard. You the man.
All right, I hear the shotguns off to the left. I'll see you later.
Be safe, duck hunters. We got Captain Greg DeVault. We've got Captain Dave Pomerleau, and we've got Leanne in Tampa, who I think's calling about our event, so we may take her at the top. But Captain Greg DeVault, Dave Pomerleau, you guys stay there. We definitely want to talk to you. We need that Ecofino report and that big sniff report as well. We'll be back. 970 WFLA. We went way over on that bad boy.
Yep. I got to hit the head real quick.
All right. Well, be careful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your concern.
Well, you know, I know it's not your first time, but be careful.
WFLA, sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Skip the hassle and sell your home stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Having trouble finding a plumber or an electrician you can trust? A company that is clean, honest, trustworthy, reasonably priced, and shows up on time? Captain Mike Anderson here for Titan Plumbing and Electric. My friend Joe Gennaro is the owner, and I've known him and his family for over 15 years. And when Beth and I were getting work done on our home, he was the first person I called because trusting the people working on your home is everything. Call Titan Plumbing and Electric today at 813-933-8010 and find out for yourself what thousands of customers already know. Titan Plumbing and Electric is a company you can trust. TitanPlumbingandElectric.com.
Listening to the free iHeart app thanks to Farrah and Farrah. It's never been easier to send your opinions directly to your favorite show. When you open the app, hit the red microphone and hit send. Farrah and Farrah. If you've been injured, make it a Farrah fight, Tampa.
Start your journey at the Florida RV Super Show, located at the Florida State Fairgrounds. Sponsored by Furman Chevrolet in Brandon on Adamo Drive. Come check out the all-new lineup of Chevy Silverados from Furman Chevrolet on display Thursday through Sunday at the Florida RV Super Show.
That's funny. The guy who does the show over in the corner there by the door just walked in the hallway. He's just screaming, cussing. Something's happening. He must be having internet problems too.
Be sure to join us at 5:30 p.m. for a photo op with country music star Brett Young, followed by an acoustic performance.
Jason said, is braid better than mono or fluoro? For inshore fishing, braid is pretty sweet because you get that casting distance and it gives you more connection with the lure. So if you're throwing lures, really braid's the way to go. And if you want good casting distance, braid's the way to go. Offshore, you really don't need the braid as much unless you're doing flatlining where you need line capacity, so the braid is super helpful, or slow pitch jigging where you need connection with the jig. For straight up and down bottom fishing, you don't need braid with these fancier rods, but if you're fishing super deep, it helps give you that sensitivity back. But it does complicate things if you're bottom fishing straight up and down with braid, because you need that top shot, because you got to have that shock absorber in there. So it just creates a need for line-to-line knots and adding top shots, so it complicates your fishing a little bit. Mono versus fluoro. Salt Strong has done a lot of comparison, and today's monofilament is pretty darn good. I still personally like using fluoro for leaders just because that's my habit, but Salt Strong has done a lot of research and tests and comparison, and mono works pretty dang well too. So, used to say that fluoro was best for leaders 100% hands down, and mono would be more of your main line. But nowadays, you can almost go mono. And Angel brought, dude, platters of food, and we had a bunch of fresh fish. So we had.
I didn't get an invite.
Yeah, well, next year you got to come. You and Beth.
I was gonna say
we have a huge.
First I've heard of it. I'd love to be there. Huh. Last one, so we're going to go to Leanne in Tampa, but Captain Greg DeVault, Captain Dave Pomerleau, you guys stay there. I want those reports in here in the next segment. Want to give you guys time to talk right now. I'm thinking that our friend Leanne here in Tampa is calling about our event today for Tanya Lewis. Is that correct?
Great morning. Yes, that is correct.
Good. I thought that might be. We appreciate it. Why don't you let everybody know what they can expect today? We're ambassador for the city of Tampa for doing great things. Our friend Tanya Lewis. Tell everybody what they can expect here real quick. We got about 2 minutes.
Fish fry and barbecue, as you indicated at the address. And unfortunately, on September 3rd of last year, Ms. Lewis received unfortunate news that the large cell neuroendocrine carcinoma of the cervix has first was in stage 4 of this cancer. So it's been quite the journey. As anyone knows, once you have cancer, the last thing you want to hear is that it's back. Right. And so I am actually her VP on her nonprofit, and I'm also part of her care team that's been on this journey with her. And during this time, she has gone through, the second time was worse than the last. She has had nausea. She has had stuff, and she's just, she's a staple in the community. She's been doing what she's doing for the community and giving back for over 33 years. So today is what we want to give back to her, and we're asking everybody to come out, whether they want to come out and grab a dinner or if they want to go on to Go Butter Give there. But even though she has, the journey, we've gone through the second round, all the other chemo and everything, but now is on us. We think we're done until March, and now we get a phone call and we have 3 more appointments lined up.
Right.
So it's just never ending, and it's difficult for her to get back out there and do what she does. The bills come in, the rent comes in, the electric comes in. And so this is just us giving back. We're expecting a great turnout today. If you know of anybody that's in the area, if you're not in the area, send them our way. We definitely are looking forward to having a great day, continuing to give, prayers and love and support her way. And it's just, it's a journey. It's definitely, she's tried to be out in the community here and there and do stuff. And when she is, you might see her doing stuff, but she's in pain.
Yeah, no doubt.
She's not feeling her best, but she's not one of those people to sit down. But, it's just, we just want to continue to give.
Community for adults in this community, in my opinion, is almost unmatched. I don't know if I've seen anybody that gives more than this lady gives. Beth and I just love. Again, fish fry and barbecue. This is worth the trip. I guarantee you the food will be incredible. Leanne, we appreciate your time very much. Thank you. We'll see you today.
Thank you. And thank you, Capt Mike Anderson, for having us on.
You bet. Appreciate you. Good
Thank
stuff.
you.
Good stuff. Captain Greg Duvall, Captain Dave Pomerleau up on the other side. We'll be back 970 WFLA.
From the local Lexus dealers, WFLA News Desk. From local stories to global headlines, News Radio.
Just in case she can't get it, I'll send it.
SpaceX launched another batch of its Starlink satellites from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station yesterday.
Ridiculous. Oh, you can't do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not on a live stream.
Oh, you need a link.
Shit. I don't think I can't post
I
it.
don't have a. Let me see if I can.
The divers called for help after losing sight of their vessel. The Coast Guard says divers should
It won't let
always
me
carry
upload the
emergency
picture.
transmitters on.
I know what people would be uploading.
No, for sure. Yeah, right.
I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Well, it makes sense. Doesn't normally, but that does.
Yeah, and you can't. No one can put links in the live chat unless it's the host. Link to a Facebook event.
I told her when we need a link. I don't know that she has one.
I'm sure they have a Facebook event.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym and then try to steal.
Let me see it. Let me see if I can search it on Facebook. No, the flyer, dummy.
He's got a jackass, just so you know.
You shared it on your Facebook, right?
I did. Yep.
Your whole health is their whole point. I'm Brian Black, News Radio WFLA.
But I just took a picture of it.
I bet I can share the link to the.
With a mix of sun and clouds this afternoon and near record heat in the forecast as we climb our way into the low 80s and even closer to the mid 80s for some parts. Lakeland winter.
Dude, the internet is so bad.
To those record highs. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's what. Apparently, it's bad everywhere because Angel Perez is saying that. Well, it's bad here, I guess.
I'm glad you caught that.
I caught up with it.
to you. Use as directed.
For over 20 years, Ace Heating and Cooling has been the name you can trust, and they do residential and commercial repairs, maintenance, and full replacements. They send out technicians, not salesmen, because they build that at BrandonAC.net. And find out for yourself why Ace Heating and Cooling is the easy choice for the Real Animals fishing team.
Hey, Tampa Bay, just thought you might want to know that for 0 payments for 90 days during their annual New Year's New Ways to Save
GiveButter.com's right here.
signing, and your choice of 0% APR or no payments until love Mazda of Clearwater.
I'll send it to you.
MazdaofClearwater.com. Start the year off stress-free and sell your
Yeah, guys, the internet is messing up.
From Mark's Main Real Estate, you can bypass the market, receive fast to sell your home fast and for maximum value. Go to marksmain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's marksmain.com and start packing.
Innovative Pools and Spa brings you over 35 years of experience building pools in the Tampa Bay area, and they are continuing the legacy
What?
of design and features. They have an unparalleled passion for the industry. Call them today at 727-788-1650 or visit them online at innovativepoolsandspa.net for an estimate. See why Innovative Pools and Spa is the top choice for families in our community.
Captains Mike Anderson and Dylan Hubbard.
Welcome back. Apologize for the internet issues we're having with the live feed. I know sometimes it's pausing and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. The world of technology there getting us a little bit. Again, putting a shout out to our good friends at Affordable Roofing Systems. Listen, we've been talking about these guys for years. They are, in my opinion, the best in the business. David Torres and his family are great, great people. Give them a call if you need a repair, you need your roof completely replaced. 1-888-397-ROOF or visit them online at affordableroofingflorida.com. Now, as promised, let's get to these calls. My boys have been super patient with us. Let's check in with Captain Greg Duvall to Ecofina up there near Perry, Florida. Doing some damage. I've been seeing your Facebook posts there, Greg Duvall.
It's been good. First, let me say Happy New Year to everybody, and good to have you guys back on live now.
Good to be back, my friend. Thank you, sir. It was nice to get a little break, though. I'm not going to lie. It was a good break, and now we're ready. Batteries are recharged. We're ready to roll into the new year here.
I hear you. We're actually, me and my much better half are actually on our way to our place in Alabama. I'm on some back roads going through South Georgia, heading up there now. So
oh, nice.
We were, as you know, the holidays for most guys are pretty busy, so it wasn't any different this year for us. So we decided we're gonna take 4 or 5 days and go chase some deer up at our farm up here in Alabama.
Nice.
Yeah, good for you.
Those Alabama deer are big.
Well, it looks like you might be getting there right as it's cooling down up there. It was really, I sat, I don't know what it was. I sat in the tree, Wednesday evening. I sat in my camouflage pants and a short sleeve T-shirt with my thermocell on in central Georgia. It was not pretty, and the deer did not move. Never saw one. So I was like, yeah I'm good.
Yeah, they like that cooler weather.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Me too.
I'm with you. And it's funny you said that. I heard you guys, Dylan was talking about the weather earlier. We've had a very strange winter as far as, we got a long gap between the cold fronts. So we get that really cold air, and it, for us up here, it pushes all those fish into the creeks. And then 3 or 4 days later, they're back out. They're back on the outside points and all the hard points. And it's really been strange. The only thing that's really been good for us is those cold fronts and cold air and cold nights have corresponded with the full and new moon. So the airboat trips have been, on par and been very, very good, especially this last one. I had some regular clients come up and we literally caught, they were actually counting because last year they had a really good trip, so they started counting this year. The first day we caught 145 fish, and the second day we caught like 120 fish.
Wow.
And, we were back on the trailer by 1 o'clock. It was crazy. And the one thing, one of the guys was throwing, Eric's at Mirror has a new color out. It's called Boogie Woogie on the little Mirrodines, and I mean it's like an electric chicken with spots on it, and I mean it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. But my gosh, did it catch fish!
No wonder he called it Boogie Woogie.
Oh, I'm telling you,
that's great.
But yeah, it's the fishing's been really good. I fished out of my shoal water yesterday, and again, like I said, we were at 75, 76 degrees up here. Water temps back up in the high 60s, so all the fish are on the outside, and I had a very young, little 9-year-old boy, and he just caught all the redfish and trout he wanted, and helped out, cleaning, baited his own hook, and helped with everything. He probably even helped cook them that night, I would imagine.
That's awesome.
Nice, good stuff.
That's what it's all about.
Tell everybody how they can get a hold of you up there and come and book a trip. I've been there. We're going to have a show coming up. I was up there in the KO, got to do some of the fishing up there. Absolutely an incredible destination. Just beautiful fishing. Old Florida with one of the best guides on the west coast of Florida. I can't recommend that trip enough. Tell everybody, Greg, how they can come up there and see you.
Best way to do it is to get with us online at Real Florida Outdoors. We've got, you'll see everything we have to offer. Hog hunting, duck hunting, quail hunting, all the inshore, offshore fishing, airboat trips. Everything's right there. You can book it online. Our number's right there. It's 1-800-REE. I'm sorry, it's 1-833-REELFLA.
Love it, love it. Well, you and your bride have a safe trip. I hope you both shoot big deer, and we'll talk to you soon, brother. We appreciate you chiming in. Your reports are great addition to the show, and we hope you guys have an incredible 2026.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, man. Y'all have a great day.
Thanks for hanging, G. We appreciate you, dog. Good report. Great stuff right there. I mean, seriously,
another guide checker team member right there.
Cool trip.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool trip with really a great captain. Good people, man. Him and his bride both are just fruit of the year.
It was funny. Jonathan Moss, one of our board members at the Florida Guides Association, went out with one of our other board members, Kenny Mullins, who's up in the Big Bend area.
He ran camera boat for the day we filmed with Greg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and so Kenny and Greg are close, and Kenny and Jonathan shared photos in our Florida Guides Association board chat of all these redfish they caught from an airboat. And the whole time I'm like, I've been on airboats before in the swamp up at Floral City, and those things are loud. It's like, how do you sneak up on redfish?
We've filmed it. I've filmed it several times with Greg. I filmed a show with Artie Price years ago. It's unbelievable because you're literally wearing ear protection, running around the backcountry. You run completely over the hole to get the airboat spun around, and then literally on your first cast in the hole, you'll catch redfish. It's the craziest thing I've ever
doing
seen.
that in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, well, I mean, and
spooky redfish.
They claim all the noise is above the water versus an outboard motor below the water.
All right, and then we're about to talk to the Mad Snooker who won't let you whisper while you're fishing for snook. That's above the water too. I call BS.
I don't listen. I've seen it. I never thought it would work, but it works. I've been with Greg on the boat many times and done it.
I've seen the photos. It does work.
It works.
Just, it doesn't. The math doesn't math.
No, it makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. Let's check in with the Mad Snooker. Captain Dave Pomerleau joins us. Happy New Year, David.
Happy New Year, gentlemen. Hey, I'll let you sing if you want. I don't care.
Imagine taking an airboat.
If you want to sing and dance, that's fine. I had a guy call me. He says, I want to go trolling for snook. And I said, you want to go trolling for snook? He says, yeah, I want to go trolling for snook. I'm like, okay, so guess I'm going to go try trolling for snook. So I haven't done it in a while, but have either you guys ever trolled for snook?
I have not.
I'm thinking about it. It might work in a pass, right? With some of those big stretches, get them down deep.
It could work.
If anybody can pull it off, you can.
I caught them on CD18 Magna Rapalas, the big ones with the big metal lip.
Yeah.
And cranking right down the fenders, right through the draw at John's Pass, and caught several over 20 pounds doing that. Yeah. But that was a number of years ago, back with Lauren Perucci, Mr. Snook. But but it's just it's kind of hard to talk about a fishing report when like thinking about that wonderful event you got going on today, and for such a wonderful lady. And I was wondering to myself, is there, for those of us who can't be up there, for that great meal, because I'm allergic to seafood, and it's quite a haul, but do they have a GoFundMe? Do they have a Facebook page to help where people can make donations for her?
Yes, they have a Give Butter link, which is like GoFundMe, but just different. And it is in the live stream, so you can click on that.
In the live stream?
It is, yes, sir. Yep.
Okay,
Good question.
Maybe on one of your Facebook page too.
Yep. Yeah, it's on the Real Animals and Hubbard's Facebook pages. And just so you know, because you said you're allergic to seafood, they're doing fish fry and barbecue. And
There we go.
I went years ago to an event, which I'm assuming is right at the same place here, and they had barbecue. This was an event that Tanya hosted, and it was about backpacks. She literally gets like all these backpacks donated from all these different places, and then gets all the school supplies and stuff donated for all these kids. It's really the first time I met her that's what we did. We went to this thing that Mahoney was a part of. I think Mahoney was doing some cooking. I think I want to say maybe Dave Marquette was there too doing hush puppies, and they had barbecue and all this stuff going on, and it was just a big fundraiser to help Tanya raise money
for the backpacks. For
the backpacks for schools, for these kids that, go to school with no backpacks, no, don't have money for school supplies, all that stuff. So that was the first time we met her. And the first time Beth and I actually donated to something that Tanya was doing. And the barbecue was phenomenal. Phenomenal. So even if Tanya would have said, hey, I feel like $1 million and we're just doing barbecue at this place, I would have come. We'd have just showed up. So the fact that we get to go there and all these proceeds are going to help this incredible woman is just a topper to the whole thing. So, we're blessed to be able to get in there and help her and pray for her and pull together as a community the way she's done for so many people in the community over the years.
Absolutely, and it's on your Facebook page. We can find it at on your personal page or Real Animals. Or?
It's on.
I'll text it to you, buddy.
Yeah, so I want to.
I got you, Dave.
I want to put the link up on my page and just we got to help her any way we can. But such a wonderful person and what she's doing, and it's incredible. But fishing's been decent. I mean, I had the flu bug for like 8-9 days, but everybody else I know had it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's been going around.
I heard it's been a bad one.
I'll tell you what, I didn't do anything but sit around and watch Netflix, and I binge watched a show called 1961 on Netflix about a time traveler preventing the JFK assassination. Doggone, it was pretty good.
There you go.
Pretty good
Benefits.
show. But yeah, well, I got to get you two of you out fishing when we get into spring before you guys get so busy you just can't get away. But what a hoot that would be to have the two of you on the boat one night together.
Need a big boat, buddy.
I know we're going to need a bigger boat.
That's a lot of displacement.
I've heard that. It's going to be a scene from Jaws, no doubt. We're going to need a bigger boat.
We'll take the Skeeter. It's all good. We'll make it happen.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got a Skeeter now, huh?
Yeah, I'm switched Team Skeeter, baby. Yep.
Woo.
Boat Motor Superstore. 24.
What do you got?
24 Skeeter.
Oh man, what a beautiful boat.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to get her in the water. She's at the tower shop right now, and then we go to rigging at Homosassa Marine, and so hopefully here in the next couple of weeks we'll be in the water. Can't wait.
Sanchez Brothers doing your tower?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a good
best in the business.
Incredible.
Yep. Fancy.
Yep.
Well, you guys have a great day, and let's everybody get out there and support that beautiful woman. And I'm going to get on the Facebook page, make a donation, and prayers to her for a speedy recovery.
Dave Pomerleau, you're one of my favorites, brother. Stay in touch with us, dude. And yeah, let's get something on the books and get on the water here this spring, all right?
You got it. Thanks.
Appreciate you, brother.
Day,
you're the
great
best.
Show. Great show.
Buddy.
Best in the business right there. If you want to catch big snook, seriously, nobody does it like the Mad Snooker. Nobody.
Sewer snook story.
I was going to say manhole cover removed, snook on the line. That's unbelievable, dude.
Sewer snook. That's going to be my favorite story. That was an OCC classic.
Yes, it was a classic. Let's take one. I got real quick. I got about a minute and a half or so before we got to go to break. Let's check in with Will in Apollo Beach. Will, how are you?
Oh, frustrated with this weather and the fishing and the tides. It's just frustrating for us non-pros. You know what I'm saying?
It's even frustrating for the pros, bro. I promise you.
I'm the guy that hates the manatees.
I hear you.
Leaving that one alone.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to bait us. Our first show of the year. You're trying to bait us in.
Trying to lose the show real fast.
Okay.
Charismatic megaphone. That's okay, dude. It's all good.
When will us non-pros start getting lucky? March maybe?
I mean, this weekend you have slower moving tides, so you got to find those constriction points, those little cuts, those little pockets, the mouth of a bay, mouth of a creek, river, and then you have that cold front coming down on us. So that cold front should hopefully get those fish excited. So I would say you have some good opportunities. Just look at those major and minors. One thing that I could recommend to you is the Salt Strong Smart Fishing Tides app. Just Google Salt Strong Smart Fishing Tides, and it'll give you a score, a 1 out of 10 score for the day, and it'll tell you the best time of day, the best hour of the day to fish. So pick a tidal station close to where you're going to fish and hit that saloon or major or minor, and that's going to give you your best opportunity. And find that constriction point this weekend because that tide's moving slower.
But yes, late March is usually when things really start to ramp up, even for those of us that are on the water all the time. Things just get a little easier. Water temps come up, fish pour out of the backcountry, the snook are hungry. Yes, March is what kind of, to answer your question, but Dylan's right. Don't give up here. I mean, there's going to be really good fishing between now and then.
Well, it seems like the tide is like hitting one-day tides, and they're late, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. Is that normal?
You're on the quarter moon, so your tides just are weaker.
Slow.
So
and there's not a lot of
slow.
tidal changes. Next weekend will be that new moon, and it will be moving a lot more.
Yep. Fish around your moons for your best tides, and then other than that, like Dylan said, those constriction points, where water's condensed, moving the most is where you're going to have your best luck.
Well, let me tell our friends that are new in the area, if you want to have a real good fishing experience, go to Hubbard's Marina.
I appreciate it, brother.
Checks in the mail, brother. Good job, my friend.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, Will. Appreciate you. Good stuff right there. We're wrapping things up here on the other side. First show of the year, almost in the books. We'll be back, 970 WFLA.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just search Reese.
I don't know that I've ever been so sore. So many trips back and forth to Georgia, sitting in the truck.
Yeah.
To go get to Georgia, walk around for an hour, and then go sit somewhere for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then get up and walk around for an hour or two. Then go sit for another 4 hours. Then come back, walk around for 2 hours. Then go to bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was telling Beth, I'm like, I am like so sore, it's unbelievable. Because I was just so out of my routine.
Yeah.
I don't sit around very much. You know what I mean? Not getting your daily workouts in.
Not moving.
Stretches. Yeah. Just messes you up.
Yeah, the Salt Strong app is huge. It really takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. So if you're new to fishing, relying on something like that, Salt Strong, Smart Fishing Spots, I think it's called. But you just search in your app store, Salt Strong. There's a little bit of a price involved with the app. The Smart Fishing Tides is free, so you get like 3 days of tides free. I think they might require you to give them your email, but the Smart Fishing Tides website, you can access at least 3 days for free. If you're a member, you get 10 days, I believe. But the app is really cool because it'll show you fishing areas, it'll show you where the grass is, where the oyster bars are at. The app they created is really special, but there is a cost to the app. But to me, it's definitely worth it. It's pretty cool.
Checking account at GTE Financial, the official credit union of the Tampa Bay Lightning, and score a free Lightning jersey and Bolt's debit card. Goal! You're game day ready. Join at gtefinancial.org/lightning now. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey folks, Capt Mike Anderson.
And Captain Dylan Hubbard here, talking fishing at St. Pete Clearwater.
Where there's plenty of fish and redfish too.
Offshore, you can hunt snapper,
kingfish and grouper.
Oh. What? The old man noises are prevalent today.
Dude, I can't remember if we were sitting on the couch at home. Might have been at home, but I was like, I sat up and I stood up and Beth just lost it. Because she goes, you sound like a Rice Krispie treat.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah, big time. I was like, I felt like a Rice Krispie treat right there. God.
Dude, what you said to me probably 5 years ago is resonant. I think about every day is the whole stretching thing. Dude, I stretch for probably 30 minutes every morning and every night. And if I don't, like this morning, sometimes I like to sleep in on Saturdays and just scoot out and go right here. But dude, it'll mess up my whole day if I don't wake up early and do my stretching and get loose.
I should be, that's the one, I stretch every day, but I'm only stretching once. If I could get to the point where, which is kind of one of my New Year's deals, I bought that human weight thing. I mean, so obviously.
Have you done it yet?
I haven't. I'm trying to stack up, some just better choices. Obviously, my choices, in my opinion, are better than most men my age, but there's a whole nother level, and I'm into it. So, and that's one of the things I'd like to do, get my sleep better so I can get up that half hour earlier and get that stretch in. Yeah. Even if it's not a crazy stretch, even if it's 15 or 20 minutes, it makes a huge difference.
Huge. The whole day, the entire day, you feel better.
Yeah. Welcome back. Wrapping things up here this morning. I want to thank everybody who joined us, put up with the, I don't know what's going on with the internet, but put up with the lousy feed there. We appreciate you guys.
Bearing with us.
Yeah, bearing with us through all of the crazy. We appreciate Jason Behringer. Again, OCC Roadhouse, January 27th, 7 to 9 p.m. The legend, Captain Scott Moore, is going to be my guest. You do not want to miss this one. Going to be great. Remember the OCC Roadhouse, fourth Tuesday of the month, always. You're going to want to be at this one for sure. Bobe rods, Ingle coolers, Danco pliers, and knives to give away. So make sure you come on out and join us. That's going to be a good one. 7 to 9 p.m., January 27th.
And also every second Sunday of every month, we have the live show. So tomorrow night, that's the second Sunday, we've got our live stream show, 7:30 p.m. on the Hubbard's Marina and Real Animals Facebook pages, the Hubbard's Marina YouTube. So join us tomorrow night for that live stream show every second Sunday of the month, 7:30 p.m. And then every fourth Tuesday, we've got the OCC event. So you can join us online or in person. Hopefully we'll have you at both.
Hopefully you can come see us today, 4015 East Hillsborough Avenue in Tampa. Beth and I are going to be there. The event's from 10 a.m. to 3. I should be there a little afternoon would be my guess. 4015 East Hillsborough Avenue in Tampa. We're raising money for our good friend Tanya Lewis. The links are up on the Facebook pages in the live stream as well. Mine's on the Facebook page, the address and all that stuff. Fish Fry Barbecue, just raising money for a great civic leader, a very charitable person. So want everybody to get involved in that. Real quick, we need a weather update.
It is looking pretty nautical here at the end of the weekend, so definitely try to get out there today or early in the day tomorrow. It's going to be picking up around midday and get nautical through the day Monday. Calms down Monday night. Looks decent Tuesday. Wednesday's looking really nice. I would say your best chances of fishing is this afternoon, tomorrow morning, or Wednesday. Then it gets nautical again with a pretty decent cold front there Thursday. And hopefully it'll clear up a little bit. So we'll get a chance over this upcoming weekend. Another little weather window. So capitalize on those weather windows. Get out there while you can. Right before a front, they bite good.
Another weather update brought to you by our great friends at Reese Windows and Doors. You know, they're Florida's leading window and door company, over 50 years in business. You got to check them out. Go to visitreesewindows.com. It's really worth it. They're really, really good at what they do. Great, steady partner of ours. Part of the reason we're able to do this. Make sure you check out the T.M. Mahoney Company Real Animals radio show tomorrow morning from 7 to 9 a.m. over on 95.3 WDAE and AM 620. Again, tight lines, everybody. Have a great day. We appreciate you very much.
And don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy. Get out there and go get them.
Just a fact. Tight lines, everybody. We're out.
The preceding program was paid for by Real Animals Fishing.
Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. hopefully we'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 to 9 a.m. for Real Animals Sunday. Tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. for the live stream show. And then definitely Tuesday, January 27th, 7 to 9 p.m. Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m., January 27th for our OCC event. So every second Sunday, 7:30 p.m. for the live show. Every fourth Tuesday, 7 p.m. at OCC. Join us. Come see us. And don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy. And go Packers.
Yo!
I guess since the Bucks are out, I'm a Packers fan.
I love it.
That's weird. I do like that.
I wish they were both still in.
Yeah, that would be nice. The fact that they have that the defensive line has always been my favorite to watch, and he's killing it.
Micah?
Oh yeah.
He had
Parsons.
a good season. Now he's hurt, so
he got hurt?
Yeah,
I
tore
didn't know
his
that.
ACL.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Oh, he's young.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he's pretty young.
All right, y'all. Go Pack, go. See ya.
See, Florida is seeing very high